A man came into the restaurant lounge and Gretchen squealed, "Clint!" She grabbed him by the arm and practically shoved him at Emmy's mom. "Pam, you remember Clint Markham from Parenting Now magazine?" "Of course, Clint. Nice to see you again." "Hi, Pam. I just loved the new book." "Isn't it fabulous?" Gretchen said. "There's so much buzz right now. Everyone is calling her America's favorite parenting guru." Emmy tried not to laugh. The only person she'd heard use that phrase was Gretchen, over and over, any time a reporter was in earshot. "And this must be your daughter," Clint said. "It's Emmeline, right?" Emmy blinked. "Oh, yeah." She shuffled her feet. Reporters didn't usually talk to her, and that was the way she liked it. "You must be very proud of your mom," Clint said. Emmy nodded. Clint looked like he was waiting for her to say something else, but Emmy had no clue what it was. "Raising you all on her own while managing a big career. It must be like having Superwoman at home." Emmy nodded again. Maybe if she didn't say anything, he'd stop asking her questions. Clint cleared his throat and turned back to Emmy's mom. "Gretchen was telling me all about your new project. It sounds so exciting." Something flickered in her mom's eyes. No one else would have seen it. She was always composed in public. But to Emmy, that flicker revealed a tiny jolt of panic. "I'm surprised Gretchen gave you a sneak peek," her mom said. "We were going to keep it under wraps for at least another week." "I know," Gretchen said. "But this seemed like the perfect opportunity to strike while the iron is hot." Emmy's mom smiled and nodded. "Emmy, why don't you get yourself something to eat?" Emmy took a few steps toward the nearest waiter, but she didn't get very far. "So, Pam, what made you decide to host a reality television show?" Emmy whirled around. Her mom was going to be on TV? Her mom glanced at her. "It seemed like a wonderful opportunity to really engage with parents in a new way. We haven't finalized all the details yet, so I'd rather not say too much." Clint looked at Gretchen. "What's the format like?" "She's going to be fully immersed with families for a few weeks at a time," Gretchen said. "She'll tell them all the things they're doing wrong and whip them into shape." "How exciting," Clint said. "Is Emmeline going with you?" Thump, thump, thump. Emmy's heart started beating a little harder. Her mom cleared her throat. "No, it'll be too chaotic." "Who's looking after her?" Thump, thump, thump. Emmy's mom smiled widely, like a cheerleader who knows her team is about to lose. "I've found the most wonderful school. Emmy's going to love it. It will be like living with family." Emmy wrinkled her pounding forehead. Schools weren't like families. It's not like she would be living at school. Unless... Her mom wasn't actually sending her to a boarding school. Clint finished Emmy's thought. Thump, 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 thump. "An all-inclusive immersion school," her mom said. "Emmy will be living with people her own age in a rich learning environment." Emmy had no idea what an all-inclusive immersion school was, but it sure sounded like boarding school to her. "Which school is it?" Clint asked. "Is it close by?" Her mother looked down and smoothed the front of her dress, picking at a wrinkle no one else could see. Finally, she looked up again, her face smooth and serene. "Actually, it's in England." It was like someone had dropped a sandbag on Emmy's chest. She couldn't breathe. Boarding school? England. Boarding school, England. Thump, 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 thump. Clint turned to Emmy. "And how do you feel about all this? It must have been a bit of a shock when you first found out." Emmy's mom swallowed hard and stared at Emmy like she was begging her to say the right thing. The room started to spin, like Emmy was on an out-of-control merry-go-round. She managed a wobbly smile. "I'm just happy to support my mother." Her mom put a steadying hand around Emmy's elbow. "You're just too good to me. Darling, I need to freshen up. Come with me?" She pulled on Emmy's elbow and guided her to the bathroom. "Okay." Her mom closed the door behind them. "You look faint. You're not going to pass out, are you?" Emmy fell into a rickety chair in the corner.